I'd love to move on to your current role now. You head the marketing and communications at Meydan Free Zone, and you have been launching some revolutionizing marketing strategies to build the business. Tell us more about them.
When Meydan Free Zone came along the way 2 years ago, again, a fantastic opportunity. Again, I found a new mentor here. Completely shattered the way jurisdictions have worked in the past, right? You go to any free zone or you go to any jurisdiction in terms of licensing department, right? Firstly, it is cumbersome. The government has made those laws of 100%, ownership, and there are price wars. You get a license for 5,000 dirhams, you get a license all the way to 40,000 dirhams, 50,000 dirhams.
Yes.
What changed for me is the way the thinking was kind of established when Meydan Free Zone laws or regulations came into existence.
Okay.
Because the primary goal of Meydan Free Zone is how do we make entrepreneurship accessible?
Beautiful.
How do we make it easy for anybody, right? You could have a 60-year-old who are not very tech savvy, or you could have a 28-year-old who's extremely tech savvy, is into the world of AI. Now you are dealing with probably 3 generations apart when it comes to technology. Meydan Free Zone is the only free zone globally that is 100% digital.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So it's paperless environment. We went with the government's initiative of 2020, where Dubai government entities were announced as paperless environment. So we went one step ahead. We are not just a paperless environment, but we are 100% digital. Now, that is just on the tech front. We are a platform.
Yes.
Right? But kind of, taking that thinking forward. Now, you are an entrepreneur yourself, right? Let's say when you started your business, we looked at every single niche groups. Their entrepreneurship journey is very different, and how we can, as Meydan Free Zone, how we can kind of impact entrepreneurship where we make it accessible for you to do business in Dubai. What I mean by that is, for example, let's say you are an e-commerce business, right? And you've just got a trade license from us, and we've helped you with banking, and we've helped you with the visa processes and all of that. Where we kind of stand apart is that we have looked at every single touch point you would go through as an entrepreneur. We know for a fact that you would be looking out for your work sims. We know that you would be looking out for hardware and software for your business. We know that you'd be looking out for your warehouses, for example. We know that the value chain for you means that you don't want to be bothered about how your product is going to kind of come here. How are you going to, register your product? So we went ahead on behalf of you and partnered with all of these government entities to kind of, create that value system where you can come onto our portal. You do not have to go to these third-party government entities, but in fact, get it done online on our portal, right from your banking to applying for any third-party approvals, getting your warehousing sorted, getting, for example, your freights and logistics sorted out, getting your entire value chain sorted out. So I think that is a product that distinguishes itself from the other jurisdictions that we have out here.
You mean to say I can do all of this online?
Yes.
Everything online?
Everything
without
on our
a single
platform.
paperwork?
Yes.
Well, that's brilliant. And I must congratulate you and your team, because this is the first time I'm hearing it. Usually getting a license involves either multiple chakkars of the PRO office, and you will end up involving a PRO in between, because, I don't have the time to go and sit in an office for like hours, right? So if you are saving my time, giving me, and everybody's tech savvy in a way, I can do all the paperwork online. I know where my paperwork is. I know where my Emirates ID is, right? It's brilliant.
Thank you.
But what are the challenges you faced while doing this?
I wouldn't say a challenge, but I would say just that we went and dissected what are the best licenses that, people are looking at. Kind of e-commerce became, an household thing as soon as COVID hit, right? But so did the delivery industry. So did the marketing industry. Today, the norm is all about digital marketing. So we looked at different niche, and then we looked at what each of them would require in terms of a value chain to kind of, go down and drill down to that grassroots level, and then kind of, create a value chain and create a product around it, right? That itself was, sheer lot of work. But I think we have been successful that I would say we've got some great team players out here, not just from the marketing team, but overall operationally as well. The thinking is very different because the thinking was set straight from day one that we only have one aim. We need to make things accessible. So, in fact, I'd be very happy to tell you that now we are operational 24/7.
Oh, brilliant.
What I mean by that is, yes, we are online, we are a platform, but you can come down to Meydan Free Zone at 3 a.m. in the morning, and you would have the same experience that you would have at 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, that's brilliant. So usually when we think of government entities, it's 8 to 5 p.m., right? And then everybody disappears. But this is a government entity and it's open 24/7.
Yes,
Kudos to you and your team. Brilliant.
thank you.